Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Twitch Jungle and show you how strong this champion is with the new items. In this matchup, we're currently up against Hecarim, and in a Twitch versus Hecarim, this is an advantage for Hecarim because it's another broken champion that excels at everything. The only thing that we might be better at is ganking since we have invisibility and late game damage. Hecarim goes for the face check, immediately punish this champion, flash in, auto attack, third skill, perfect combination, and we're able to punish Hecarim early, which is very crucial because we want to get him behind and get ourselves ahead. When playing Twitch Jungle, the most important thing that you want to do is to get your early kills so that you could get your Runans as soon as possible. Twitch Jungle is quite slow in the early game, especially since you don't have your items yet. And the start that I went for is Raptors because I got delayed a bit. Usually I'd start at red, but because of the first blood, I had to start here instead. As you can see, Twitch Jungle is really slow when clearing camps. So as much as possible, once you get your red buff, you would always want to look for cheesy ganks. And what's good about Twitch Jungle is that even though the opponents have a ward, they wouldn't be able to see you due to the invisibility skill. Our lanes are getting destroyed, our duo lane dying, Baron lane fiddle, not the best against Yasuo, but here, we have to go for a cheese gank. Seeing that Yasuo is overextended, we go around, and you always want to hit 3 times before using your third skill, so you get the full stacks, and with Yasuo, even though he tries to get away, we have our third skill to be able to take him down. Take note, the basic combo of Twitch Jungle is just autoing thrice, so that you'd get full stacks of your third skill, and immediately use it, so that you would get the first strike, damage, and gold. Once we go back to base, we buy Boots of Mana, increasing our gank potential, giving us a bit of move speed to be able to become more mobile and go around the map faster. After clearing the blue buff, as I said earlier, you don't want to get stuck clearing your camps, and unlucky, the blue buff reset at the worst possible moment. Seeing that Hecarim is going for the Scuttle, I had to use my third skill, and this is gonna be very crucial when fighting this Scott. Seeing that Lux Hecarim, I go for the Hecarim since he has no flash, a bit overextended. I get binded, so I'm not able to chase him. But seeing the top side, there's a fight happening, and the Kai'Sa loses to the Samira 1v1. And overall, our teammates are not having the best game, but at least we're able to secure the Scuttle Crab. We go for invisibility. Unfortunately, there's a control ward, and when you're fighting against invisible junglers like Twitch and Eve, the best ward to go for is the control ward rather than the yellow trinket. With nothing else happening, of course, we're super behind in levels. We got level 5 at 2 minutes 50 seconds, which is not the ideal time, but when you play Twitch Jungle, it's very risky to play this at the early game. We look to go for the Samira, but our team is not there. We immediately get exhausted. Our burst not enough, but we have poison. Hopefully, we take her down. Not enough yet, since we don't have our items. Our Karma dies in the mid lane. Very unfortunate. We don't get a kill, but at least we're closer to our items. And there are 2 paths that you can take. One is going for Nashors, the other is going for Runans. If you're having a perfect early game where you're able to farm and kill a lot of people, you could probably go for the Nashors first to increase your damage. But if you want to play a bit more safe, then you could go for the Runans, since this will give you AoE damage, which not only helps you clear the jungle camps faster, but can apply poison to more people in a fight. Fiddlesticks, very good kill onto the Yasuo. Finally, there's a lane that's winning, and once we get level 6, we always look for a lane to go for. Kassadin looking a bit strong, and Karma, good bait. Unfortunately, she falls down, but here, we're able to get the counter kill, which I think is very worth because right now, we need all the items that we can get. After taking the mid down, we immediately go for the duo lane, which are also overextended. Look for an opportunity, but our invisibility expires, so we have no choice but to go back and farm our camps. The next thing that I want to do is to complete my Runans so that I would have a huge power spike, not only increasing my damage, but helping me clear faster. Fiddlesticks dies again in the Baron lane. In here, we'll try to look for the kill onto the Kassadin. I know he's gonna play aggressive since he has the advantage over the Karma. And once he gets baited, we go for the punish yet again. Karma is able to live with the shield and with the dragon up. I'm gonna take the risk and start this since their mid laner is gone and assume that their Hecarim is at the bot side taking the Rift Herald. Our Kai'Sa's getting zoned, and as much as possible, I'd like to go for a 1-for-1, but Hecarim shows up at the dragon. Worst possible time for us, so I want to take this objective before going down. Unfortunately, we're not able to take it. We immediately get punished. Not only do they steal the dragon, they're also able to get the team fight win, and this puts us even further behind. At least, we're able to get our Runans. Kai'Sa getting a kill. We'll take every small advantage that we can get. And with their jungle down, this should be free Rift Herald for us. But here, I decide to go topside instead and try to look for some kills. What I'm thinking is that if I go for Herald, Hecarim might be able to reach me and I wouldn't be able to secure this. So I'll go for the top side, try to get some free kills, hit the Lux thrice, use my third skill, even with the exhaust, no problem. Dodge the Yasuo Tornado and get another kill. Kassadin shows up, not enough HP to survive, and we get taken down once again. Very unfortunate, but Fiddlesticks is trying to take Rift Herald. Hopefully their Hecarim doesn't show up, because if he does, this is gonna be a free steal for him. 2k HP, Kassadin is gonna face check, and with the Herald going pretty low, we see that Hecarim is actually at the top side. So we're able to get the Rift Herald, which is huge. So at least we're able to get a trade. Hecarim pushing top, and with the Runans, look how fast my clear is compared to before. No problem in clearing my camps right now. What I can do here is a double clear since I have the Runans, but with top side, a fight is happening. So we try to help this Nunu, knowing that Hecarim has no flash. We just go for the punish. 1-for-1 trade, we'll take it anytime, giving us more money and allowing us to scale faster. AP Twitch is a monster in the late game, and you will see why, especially when you go this build. Fiddlesticks dies yet again, nothing new. Mid lane is getting destroyed with Karma. At least Kai'Sa is able to get a counter kill, and with Samira Lux pushing, I try to see if I can catch someone. Poke them with the ulti, dodge the bind. Look at my third skill, almost killing the Lux, 1/4 HP, proccing Samira's shield bow, and this is just with one item, by the way. What more if I get my second and third item, which would make my damage even higher. After all that's done, we go back to our red buffs and clear our bot side camps. Hecarim shows up bot side. Our Kai'Sa, very low, nice fear by the Fiddlesticks, and one of the weaknesses of Hecarim is that he doesn't have flash, which means that it's gonna be very easy to punish him if he goes out of position. With him living with 1 HP, we just go back, clear our camps, and the next thing that I want is to get my second item, which is the Nashor's Tooth. Fiddlesticks dies, Karma also dies, our lanes are getting destroyed. We have more than half the team skills, so we have to play the safe game. We look for targets that are out of position. Yasuo, despite having the wind wall, under the tower, so we just get the free kill. Going back to base, we have Nashor's up, and this is gonna be a very, very strong power spike for us, since not only does this give us more attack speed, it also gives us more AP, increasing our overall burst. Look how fast my clear is as compared to before. No problem with clearing the camps. All I need is to try to look for some kills and convert it to objectives, because as you can see, we don't even have one tower yet in the game. Raptors is up, and the last thing that I want to do is face check them in the bush. That's why I'm playing safe until they all show up, and that's when I will make a decision on what to do. Seeing that there's a fight mid, I'm waiting for my first skill to go up. Nunu dies, but we might have a good position here in the side. Use our ultimate. Look at all the damage that we're dealing. Yasuo almost dead. Lux just dies off screen. And with Hecarim taking down the Karma, at least we're able to get one kill and help Kai'Sa buy time. taking down their bot tower, giving us a bit of bounty. The opponents are not able to push since they're all quite low, and with the objective spawning in 5 seconds, we see that they're out of position, so we might be able to get this objective. I see Kassadin TPing mid, but he decides to cancel it, and we sneak around, try to look for his position, but the control ward sees us, so we go for the Samira instead. Oh, we see the Kassadin on the top side, but it's gonna be very hard to face check, so we just go for the safety option, take our blue, but with Nunu getting a catch onto their ADC, we take her down with our third skill, and unfortunately, they're able to take Dragon, but it's fine. A shutdown gold is huge, giving us more gold, and Hecarim going in, which means that he's gonna be out of position. 800 damage on my third skill. Get the shutdown gold for Kaisa, and with this back, we're gonna be able to complete our Rabadons, which will make our damage even scarier. The only weakness of this build is that we're very squishy, and if we're caught or stunned out of position, then we would just probably die from that spot. That's why when you want to engage, you always want to have good positioning and probably have flash so that you can possibly escape the opponents. Kassadin is just free scaling, taking down our side laners, and that's gonna be another very scary champion to go against in the late game. But look at our third skill, we're dealing 1k damage with our third skill. Kassadin has Crown, which is actually not useful against Twitch since we deal DOT. And our passive deals through damage. So not the biggest problem for us. Look for someone out of position. Yasuo randomly walking at mid. We go for the punish, get another kill. Kassadin level 12, he shouldn't have that much damage yet. And wow, we just destroyed the Lux. And look at our damage on the Kassadin. Look at that. We're just destroying everyone with just our auto attacks. Not even a third skill. And we get an ace randomly. Perfect timing. Baron is able to spawn, and we should be able to take this for ourselves, getting us back into the game. With the tower down, Baron is now up. Our teammates are all alive except for the Fiddle, but he should be able to get the buff even though he's not yet alive. Pretty free. Ultimate by Lux, not enough, and here we go for the Crown because this is really good with AP Twitch, because the biggest weakness of this champion is if you get jumped on. Crown gives a shield that negates the first instance of damage and giving you 70% damage reduction, which is enough time for me to be able to burst someone. With Baron buff, the next thing that we want to do is look for a push, but we have to take care of our positioning because one misstep will cost us our life, especially since we have no flash and Zhonya's. Hecarim out of position. Look, I'm not even using my ulti. Look at the damage! 600 crit. Take him down in 4 hits with all of the true damage. Go for Samira, who is out of position. Burst her in just one combo. Kassadin though, punishing me since my crown is not yet up. Good job by him. Samira getting the shutdown gold, but it's fine. We're able to get a kill onto their mid, and this should give us the mid tower for free since it's currently a 4v3. Fiddlesticks goes in, takes down the Lux. Tower takes him down, but in the end, we're able to take the tower, which is very good for us. I was thinking about going for the Stasis Enchantment, but went instead for the Liandry's so that we deal even more damage. I'll just play a bit safe, play with the Crown cooldown plus my flash, which will be up pretty much soon. And after respawning, we just want to take our buffs before doing anything else in the map. I think I'm currently at 1k gold thanks to all of the shutdown that we're getting, plus the first strike gold, which is now at 999 plus. Leandris is now up. Just clear these camps, especially with the third dragon spawning soon. The last thing that we want to do is give them the 3 dragon soul, and Leandri up. This will make our damage super scary. All we need is red buff, and imagine having the Twitch through damage with the passive, plus red buff, plus Leandri, taking them down even if they live with 1 HP. Those items will be more than enough to get a kill. That's why Twitch is so nice, especially if the opponents have no healing in their team. Lux, face check, 3 autos, third skill, pop, 800 crit with all of the DOT, getting a simple kill, and that gives us a 4v5 advantage with Yasuo. Bot side, this should be pretty free. Third skill smite to secure it, 800 crit on our third skill. No way of Hecarim getting that objective. Our third skill smite even has higher damage than the consume smite of Nunu right now. Kassadin is level 13, actually level 14, but we're not scared. Look at all the damage we're dealing. He just runs away. He knows that he can't burst us. Third skill, getting him pretty low. Don't even have full stacks yet, and I bet he has no more HP. Yasuo goes for the face check, misses the Prota Belt. We dodge the Lux bind, and once flashing that Yasuo tornado, we're able to get another kill. Perfect timing since Baron is gonna be up in 5 seconds. Looking at our team's position, Fiddlesticks just died topside, but this should be pretty free for us since we're able to get Kassadin low and their jungle just spawned. Our Baron take is pretty fast. We don't even need our third smite. We just take it as soon as we can, and with Crown up, we're very confident that we could look for a punish. Hecarim is able to get the fear off, but deals almost 0 damage thanks to our Crown. Getting Kassadin pretty low, getting the Baron buff, look for someone out of position. Look at every hit I deal on Samira. If she didn't use her second skill to block my poison, she would have been dead in 3 hits. We take down the bot tower, and with our HP pretty low, you know what, just play a bit safe. I actually went for the TP here since there's a fight down at the bot side. We look for the punish, go for the invisibility. Nunu not able to buy enough time, and we're placed in a pretty scary spot. And look at this, 1v1 Kassadin Twitch. We just beat Kassadin 1v1 without our ulti. That's how strong we are right now. We don't even have our crown in that fight. We take the Kassadin, and with the Elder spawning, it's still gonna take some time. So we'll just go back to our camps, clear the red buff before doing anything else. The only other problem with this build is that you don't have any sustain, but it's fine because you have a lot of damage. Bang! Take down the Samira. Third skill, Hecarim out of position, and we get another ace. 22 kills on this champion. We could probably end it here. It's gonna be a bit risky with the Kassadin going up, but since I have crown, actually I don't have yet, it's fine. Even if we die, my other teammates can just end it, and we just take down their Nexus right here. Imagine Twitch jungle beating Kassadin late game with all of the AoE bursts that we have. No one is safe against this champion. We get the win. We're able to carry our team 1v9. And yeah, we get MVP. Props to the Karma for her clutch shields. 22, 3, and 2. 55k damage dealt. And looking at the first strike gold, 2.2k gold from first strike. Pretty good. We're able to get a quadra kill. 23k gold in 17 minutes. I don't think I've gotten that much gold ever. This is only doable because of this broken ass champion. So I hope you guys enjoyed our Twitch jungle, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.